too much, Todd.
Hmm?
It's too much. New York strips, entrees. I don't know what you can eat.
I can eat any of these
You want to
things.
soup? Well, we'll have to do this. Okay. I wouldn't mind enhancements, sides.
Maybe they roll.
I could help you pay for it.
Why, you got money?
None with me at the moment, but I can give you money later.
Oh, well, we can do a burger, right? Caramelized burger.
Or something with a similar price. That's not too much more.
Alright, well, I'll probably do a burger. Or sea scallops, finger legs, cumin. Well, they got mac and cheese. Alright, well, let's eat then, huh?
Yeah.
They might not have
I'll be careful.
Hi, can I help you? Did you have a reservation?
No.
Right this way.
We sure are lucky.
We are tired.
We didn't have to wait despite having no reservation.
Oh, they got sandwiches. Oh, turkey club. Maybe you can do that. Okay, that sounds good.
The entrees aren't too much more.
Thai sandwich, please. Okay.
There's the bibimbap brown rice. It's only $18.
All right, well, if you want that.
It's as much as the tuna Nico's. I should have filed these.
Oh, you're good. They're probably going to give us water. That's good.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get you anything besides water while you look at the menu here?
What do you want, Todd?
Do you have eggnog?
Eggnog, we don't.
What beverages do you have?
We have Coke products, we have iced tea. Do you have anything in mind?
I was thinking of a Shirley Temple. It's supposed to be Sprite with cherry flavoring.
Sure, I can do
And
that.
possibly also real cherries within it. Those kind of pistachio cherries you see at ice cream sundaes.
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
I'll just have a regular Coke.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And I just want to let you know, in addition to the lobster base, we have a cream of mushroom soup, and then we also have a winter vegetable soup as well. And then for our special lunch special, we have a shrimp salad on a croissant with your choice of side.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Shirley Temple.
Is this my water?
It is, Tyler.
Thanks. I think this is the fanciest restaurant you've ever taken me to.
Well, it's lunch, right?
Yeah.
All right, what are you going to have?
I was thinking of getting the bibimbap. And maybe a cheap starter.
No,
Cheap.
Tyler, no. Okay. No. I'm not spending that much.
Oh.
Okay. You got yourself a Shirley Temple that's probably going to cost me a lot.
Well, how much do you think?
I don't know.
I can find money in my room or earn it.
Tyler, please. Okay? So what are you gonna have?
The bibimbap.
Okay.
I mean, I am offering to pay. I mean, I didn't remember to bring money with me right at this moment, but
Well, what are you gonna get? What starter?
well, I guess the very cheapest one, the soup of the day.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you're exactly thrilled to get the lobster bisque. That's as much as
I know.
that's almost as much as it's as much as this mango chicken salad entree.
Yes.
It's a good thing we got a soup of the day, so it can remain something reasonable.
Well, why don't you just skip that? Okay.
Okay, we
Just get the bibimbap. Okay.
all right.
Please.
Sure, we can do that. After all, you did pay $12 for a haircut.
Right.
For you and me. Show my haircut.
Look good, Ty.
Thanks. You look good too, Dad.
Thanks.
Water's coming, sorry.
Yeah, you know, I'm lucky to have gone on this trip with you. I actually fell asleep this morning.
You did?
After I called you, I think. You called me, or maybe?
Yeah, because you called me at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was listening to a video shortly after starting to take the course for my TechSmith Camtasia certification. I'm very grateful to have the program. I'm currently working to get the certification because I want to know if there's some way I can do what I did in UCut in Camtasia.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they have a similar function. I mean, I had to make 3 technically 6 frame perfect inputs, so that black circle I used to cover up a part of a star from the star image I made in LunaPic wouldn't appear on Kate's face or on the little pet's head.
Well, if you get these, Ty, why don't you get a sandwich? Then you get a fries, cup of soup, or a side salad.
Huh. Why don't they include that with the entree? Thanks.
Thank you.
You had a decision here?
Go ahead, Ty.
I think I'm kind of divided between the Kurske Madame. How do you pronounce that?
Madame?
Which one, Ty?
This.
Madame?
That's the
second
most
one.
unique sandwich I've seen. It's the shaved ham. What is the lively run moray?
The Mornay is a sauce, so it's a cheese sauce.
Oh.
Get whatever you want.
Okay, I would like to get the bibimbap, please.
The bibimbap it's a little spicy. Is that okay?
What?
It's a little spicy. Is that fine?
That's fine. I once completely finished a very hot order of wings at Tryon City Tavern.
You're right, Ty.
I can handle a little spice.
Okay.
Of the Horizon Burger,
How would you like it cooked?
medium, please.
And
Fries?
fries?
Yes, fries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice view, huh, Tom?
Yeah, so
You
this
got the nice view.
me
Yeah.
this here.
Right. We're up on top of the hill.
The top of a hill. It's a nice woods. What are we gonna do after our trip here is done?
You can go back to my place. I mean, by the time, probably be about 2 o'clock. We'll probably have to eat again and have meatloaf at Mom's.
We're gonna see your parents, right?
Tonight, 6 o'clock.
All right. After that, I'll probably have to stay up finishing decorating the tree. We only got the lights on.
Right. Need good water. Good water.
Yeah, it's good water. I don't think you can really mess water up much, though. It seems hard to do.
Right.
Accidentally, anyway. Do you know how high up we are?
I don't know, Tom. I don't think anyone would know. Yeah, unless you ask someone who does that type of stuff.
Track height?
Yeah. The altitude or longitude.
It seems we're pretty high up.
We are.
How often do you eat steak?
Once every 2 months.
Once every 2 months? That tastes pretty good.
The Shirley Temple?
Yeah. So you got iced tea?
No, I got a Coke.
Oh, Coca-Cola. I thought it was iced tea
Yeah.
due to the color. I guess that was just the ice.
Guess they're having a Christmas dinner tonight. Yeah,
Chris-
this place is really nice. One of the nicest restaurants around.
Yeah, the Dan Hamming episode is pretty much done, the 98th. I'm just trying to figure out how to make the quality as good as possible. I mean, I was thinking that the draft called Dan Hamming Does Karaoke 2. It seems the official name right now is Dan Hamming Does Karaoke. It could change, maybe, maybe not. We'll just have to see what I decide is a good name. If Dan Hamming Does Karaoke, it seems like that would fit with the earlier episodes. And I mean all of the episodes, not just like the first 18 or 30. Do you think the Dan Hamming episodes could be grouped into eras?
They could.
I've had a thought that the first 18 are part of the golden age era because the first 18 make up that the second compilation video I uploaded on my YouTube channel that got a ton of views. I would later go on to make a third, but it didn't truly contain all of the episodes at the time because some of them contained copyrighted music. I use the YouTube video editor to make those compilations. That feature doesn't even exist anymore here on YouTube. So at this point, maybe I would have to use Camtasia in order to make a fourth compilation video with truly all of the episodes. Perhaps either after finishing uploading the 98th episode or maybe after finishing the 99th episode. And maybe I would title this compilation "The Show Must Go On," I was thinking.
That sounds good.
The reason why I had to make a draft using UCut was because the Legacy Video Maker had been retired and I couldn't just go in there to cover that star I noticed too late with a black circle prop or something like that. There are codes to get the Legacy Video Maker back. I'm hoping that I get my stuff on there back.
I'm sure you will.
When I apply those codes, I'm going to have to make Dan Hamming on Google Chrome. That's the only browser where Requestly will work. It won't work on Microsoft Edge. I've spent some time trying to get the Impossible badge for Cardinal Quest 2. This is my idea of the strategy to give you the best chance for doing it. You gotta score at least 120,000 points. Do it on Act 3 because Act 3 has the highest base score. Do it on suicide difficulty so you don't get a penalty for doing it on easier difficulty. If you do it on hard, it's a 25% point penalty off the base or the whole amount. On normal, it's 50%. Do it in as little time as possible because you lose 12 points for each second you take in game time, which is calculated with the determination of your speed and how many moves you make. The higher your speed, the less time passes between moves. So you gotta prioritize speed. Use the Ranger class, and you gotta have an exact build. You gotta...
Get any grades back from college?
I haven't checked yet. I'm hoping I made the dean's list.
I know you did. Yeah, I know.
It depends on what I got in the Jarrett classes. Do you want to film me again?
Looking dapper, huh?
Thanks. And
20 minutes.
yeah, it's a limit of 32 per video clip.
Right. And then how long does that usually take to upload?
Several hours at home, about half an hour at Brockport.
I see.
So the build you gotta use the build that will allow you to start with brisk leather boots so you get an extra speed. Because on suicide difficulty, your stats will be low enough without them, even with them. I mean, you gotta boost your speed up however you can. And you also gotta pick the perk that'll make your dog strong, that'll boost your dog's defense. And allow you to resurrect it much faster, meaning less experience is needed between resurrections. And generally speaking, you should try to kill enemies until you reach level 9. The enemies in the last few areas tend to be so strong that even with your dog and following a level up path to follow. Archery 1, 2, 3. Dog, it's officially called well trained. 1, 2, 3. That's 6 level ups. After that, you could go for poison arrow. It'll give you an extra attack. And then you also want to increase your dog's health to reduce the chance that it'll be dead when you go to face the boss.
How was that pizza the other day?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good?
I would say so. It tasted good. I would recommend killing all 3 scavengers you'll see during Act 3. You can browse the first one and buy something if you decide it's good, like if it'll increase your speed or something, or give you an extra health potion. But other than that, if you don't see anything good, you gotta kill the first scavenger without buying anything, or kill the scavenger after buying something. It's actually pretty easy to initiate a fight with a scavenger. You simply have to use your bow ability on the scavenger. It's harder for other classes.
Gotta remember to clean your glasses when you're in Italy and Greece.
Right. And
we'll have to go and get you some shirts.
Some what?
Shirts. It's at 24. You know what I need to look? I need to see what the temperature is.
Right. Killing the first scavenger will result in the next scavenger raising their prices, so you can't buy anything from them. You just have to kill every scavenger you see from then onward. How much gold you have is a factor in your score.
Now, where are you going to? You're going to Rome, right?
Yeah. I believe that'll be our first stop. Each gold coin you have will raise your score.
It is 49 degrees.
Did you?
15 days from now. So you're leaving what, the 5th?
Yeah.
And you're going to Italy first?
Yeah. Do you know what the temperature's like in Italy?
Right. It's going to be 58, 60s. So it's going to be a little chilly.
Oh.
Not too bad. I mean,
Doesn't Europe have mild winters due to a warm current?
I wouldn't know, Tyler. I would imagine. There you go, Tyler.
Thanks.
Is that?
Thank you.
It looks delicious.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else? Did you put ketchup on there for you?
No, I'm all set.
All
Thank you.
set? All right, enjoy.
Thanks.
Want another,
How is it?
Right.
Yeah? All right, well, take your time. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Each enemy you kill in the game will net you 100 points. But don't go out of your way too much to do that,
Yeah.
because you remember the time.
Make sure you use your napkin, okay?
Okay.
They gotta put a W on there, Tom.
A W on the burger
Right.
for Woodhill.
Woodcliff.
Sorry.
You're good.
How's everything? Good?
Yep. Also, don't use any continues. A continue will reduce your score by 10%. I didn't fully implement this strategy.
Yeah. How's your meat?
What?
How's the meat?
Like a steak. That's a cheap way to get steak, isn't it?
It's one good burger.
I'm glad you like it. Now, this is a firm yolk.
Tyler, don't.
What?
You gotta cut that.
Oh,
Someone. You don't want that all over.
why not? The yolk is tasty.
Use your napkin to wash your face, please.
All right. My last attempt got me roughly a few thousand away from hitting the impossible badge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
If you find a legendary item, you should probably take it. Well, some, like the one that makes you vampiric, are a bit of a double-edged sword.
Is it spicy?
Not too much.